Hello and welcome back to the Four County Real Estate Show. I'm your host, Kevin Carey with Caliber Home Loans. I've got Ken Grant with me here today. Ken is with the KG team of RE/MAX Plus here in Urbana. Say hello to everyone, Ken.
How are you guys today?
All right. So this is our second video in a four-part series just talking about veterans in VA, okay? So in this video, we're gonna talk about, look, as we've told you, the market's crazy. So you have to escalate, you gotta bid. Anything that's, you see it on the market for $4, it's basically gonna go for $450 or more. So as a veteran who has limited funds, one of the things that we've been talking about is waiving the appraisal contingency. So what are some ways, Ken, that a veteran can help limit their risk, but still put themselves in a position to be as aggressive as possible to be able to get a home when it comes to the appraisal contingency of the contract?
Okay, there's several things. One, you should be working with a veteran agent who understands the marketplace, who has comparables, who works with their lender to come up with, what is this house, can it appraise for in our best wish, and have the material to back that up just in case. Secondly, you have to do what's comfortable and how much money do you have to work with, and so you can limit your cash out of pocket based on saying, I'm willing to pay $10,000 over the appraised value or $15,000 over the appraised value without totally removing your appraisal contingency. So this is a way that if you have some money but don't have $50,000 to go over, that you're semi-protected in your offer, so that you're not going in with money you don't have, and then really you shouldn't be doing that in the first place.
Right.
It's not in your best interest to be writing offers that you can't afford to move forward with.
Right. And the reason why it's really important, because from a lending side, we will only lend on the appraised value or sales price, whichever is lower. So an example like Ken is talking about is, let's say the house is on the market for $4, you offer $450, okay? If you waive your appraisal contingency, which means that you're gonna buy the house no matter what the house appraises for.
Up to $450.
Up to $450.
Correct.
So let's say the house appraises for $425, okay? So at that point, your loan, assuming it's 100% financing, your closing costs, which is your only out-of-pocket expense, is gonna be based on $425. However, because you waived the appraisal contingency in full, now you have to bring closing costs plus an additional $25,000 to make up the difference, because you've agreed to pay the house price no matter what, of $450, no matter what it appraises for.
That is correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So the second part is that that's waiving the appraisal contingency altogether. Isn't there another strategy out there that talks about above appraisal guarantee? What's the wording?
You can guarantee to pay X amount of dollars over the appraised value. So if the house comes in at $425, as we were using that base price, you can say you are willing to pay 10 or 15, maybe you don't have 25. So instead of at that $450, you wrote it for $450, but you're only gonna pay 15 more than the appraised value. Now you're at $440. So now you're basing everything off of a $440 sales price instead of $450, because you only guaranteed 15 above that $425.
All right, so we'll use 10,000 as a number just for the easy math part of the conversation. So we wrote an offer for $450, okay? We said that we would pay up to $10,000 above the appraised value, right? So again, let's say the house appraises for $430. We wrote an offer for $450. The house only appraises for $430. You are no longer having to risk $20,000 if you waive the appraisal contingency. You're limiting your risk. So in this particular case, when they accept your offer, the client, the seller, agrees that, hey, we're gonna lower the sales price to $440.
That is correct.
And your loan is gonna be based off of $430, and then you bring an additional $10,000 now instead of additional $20.
Correct.
Because we didn't waive the appraisal contingency altogether.
Correct.
Right. All right, so look, hope this information helps. If you've got questions on strategy, working with an agent who knows VA loans, reach out to Ken. That's why we partner with our Homes for Heroes program. If you like what you hear, there's a subscribe button down below. Ken's information is behind us. Ken, thanks a lot for being here today.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
All right, thank you guys as well. You guys take care. Bye-bye.